Thank you so much. I.
You're welcome.
All right, so let me remind you guys. So in the event there really is snow, okay, the Google Meet is always right here. Okay, you don't even have to scroll on my page. You wouldn't even have to like scroll down for like, okay, it's Thursday or whatever, and it's a snow day. Come to the Google Meet. You wouldn't even have to scroll there.
Sometimes when I'm absent, I want to go in, but I just don't. I just can't.
Okay. Well, we want to, if something happens, if it really snows tonight, okay, again, we have that test on Friday. You're going to want to log into the Google Meet and so you can see the review, okay? Again, that Google Meet is always, the link is always right at the top. You just got to click on it and it'll take you right to me teaching because I'm going to teach, all right? Now, if it's snow on Friday, you just simply scroll down to Friday and click on this test where it says graph and test and take the test. You don't have to log into, even though it will say live teaching, you'll get an email saying there's live teaching. You won't have to go into that Google Meet because you know I'm not teaching on Friday. You're only taking a test. So on Friday, if it's virtual, you would just click on the test and take the test. And then make sure you submit your iReady. Okay? Are we all good in case we have snow days? We know what we're doing.
Yes.
Perfect.
Before you start, have you graded my iReady that I sent you like
Yep.
5 times?
Dude, it's been in. I put it in forever ago.
I just turned one in. And I
When?
sent it to you,
Like
2 days ago.
No, I totally grade it. So I'll double check, but I totally put it in your iReady. So I'll look later. I don't want to put it up. Well, I can freeze the screen. Let me freeze the screen. Because I don't want to have people see your. You don't want people to see your grade, right? That's sort of private. All right. All right, let me look. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. All right. We are here. Your grade did 2 go up. You were not passing before. Now you're at a 69. The only thing, and all your iReadies are graded. They are all graded. The only thing you have marked missing is a worksheet that you didn't do. That was homework. But all of your iReadies are graded. And your grade's a 69. All right. Now, let's unfreeze. All right, let me pass out the packet.
How many points is the graphing test?
30. It's 30 points. So this is your review. This is your study guide. So this is your study guide for the test. As always, the study guide mirrors the test almost identical, right? The only thing that's different is I changed the numbers, but what you see on the study guide is basically the same format as your test. So let's take a look. Okay, so the first part of your test is going to, if you remember, the first part of graphing was really, really basic. I just wanted to make sure everyone knew how to physically graph a data point, okay? So the first section of your test is just going to be identify the coordinates of the letter on a graph. So you're literally going to, if I say letter A, tell me what the coordinates of letter A, what they are, you would remember X is always your first coordinate, Y is your second coordinate, This is your y-axis. This is your x-axis. So if I was looking at letter A, okay, I'm going over to -6. So I have -6, comma, and then I'm going up to 4. Okay? So you always do your horizontal first, and then your vertical second. Okay? So this is what the first section of your test is going to look like. Yes, Chase?
So we can use this on the test?
No, this is just your study guide. This is for you to study to, you know. Now, however, with that said, you cannot use it on the test. If we are live and in school when we take the test, obviously, you can have nothing on your desk. If we are virtual, however, can Miss Fisher see if you have your study guide out? No, Miss Fisher can't see that. Okay, so if we're virtual, then you have an added bonus, right? As long as you guys complete the study guide and pay attention, you obviously can. If we're virtual, I can't see if you're looking at your study guide, okay? But if we're live, obviously you're not gonna, you won't have your study guide out, okay? So you might want to hope for virtual. All right, B. So here's your data point B. Again, you always do your X first, and then you do your Y. So I'm going to go over, and I see it's 7. Okay. And then I'm going to go up, and I see it's 6. Okay. Now I'm going to go to D, which must be lower on the graph, so I'm going to have to scroll. Yep, it is. Okay. So again, you always do your X first. So I'm going to go over, and I see 4. Okay. And then I go down, and it's -7. Okay. And then I go to E.
5.
Yep, I go to 5. And then we see it's at 0. It's not going up at all for your Y, so it's at 0. Okay. So now, on your own, I want you to try the second graph. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to try right now.
You can't tell the letters.
I know it is a lot of letters.
No, I said you can't tell the letters.
Oh, I'll write it up on the board for you guys. Is there any letters below that? Please tell me no.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay. Okay. So this is A. This is C. D. F.
A,
D.
R,
H.
X.
G. Why, thank you so much.
What?
E.
I said X, not G.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Good. Yep.
You missed one.
No, because it would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
There's an I.
Is there really an I? There is not an I.
I wouldn't fall for it.
All right, come on. Try your best, and I'll check back in a couple minutes, and we'll do it together on the board. Yes, honey. Did someone call my name?
How did they go?
It's going very well.
I don't believe you.
No, it is. It's going great.
How's there 1, 2, 8? Oh, that's 5. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Move these trash cans. Done. Perfect. You didn't even start it. You didn't even write down the stuff from my first one. Oh, come on. You're going to have to move your seat all the way to the front. But I keep seeing this. Oh, Joey. You didn't even write down my answers of the one I did up on the board.
Are these the ones we're even supposed to be doing?
Yeah, they're the ones you're supposed to be doing, but why didn't you write down the answers of the ones I did?
Kind of zoned out looking at that board. Kind of just like watched you do it, but audio kind of lacks.
Yeah.
You think you could put the what was the first one?
A, you want me to do A?
I don't know. That one was the first one.
Okay, so the first one, I'll put the answers up of the first one over here. Okay. No more zoning out, friends. We have a test on Friday.
I feel bad for that girl. Miss Fisher,
Yes, honey.
I think I need to go to the nurse.
Do you feel ill?
No, I feel crazy. I don't smoke, so I don't think I'm fine.
You'll be fine. All right, for those of you who zoned out, that was for the first one. All right, let's check in for number 2. So we're going to go around the room and see how we did. All right, Adrian. A.
4-3.
Okay, so you went backwards. So remember, it's always your X first. So you would have went over. So it would have been 3, and then you went up 4. So this should be 3, 4.
I did the same.
Okay, you guys, you really got to remember, it's your X, then your Y. Okay, you go horizontal, then vertical. Okay? Come on, B.
you say lawn?
Lawn, right?
Oh, you said lawn.
It's the mass that mess, like the way you talk. What you got, dude? You're next. Be prepared. You got it. So you better be prepared for C.
I even have to down a little bit.
Well, you're C. Alright, what we got for B? Come on.
3 negative 4.
A what?
3 negative 4.
Perfect.
Woo!
3 negative 4. Alright, C, all yours.
4 or 5.
4, 5. Perfect. D, Monica.
I did 0 and 5.
Okay, so let's take a look. Where's D?
Hello in the bottom. Right there.
It's right here, right?
Oh wait, that's 3. The numbers don't even look. Wait,
So 3, 0.
why? You said
Right? Did I tell you you're doing D, right?
yeah.
So it's 3, 0.
You said that the numbers in the middle have to go first.
So it's your X's go first. So look, horizontal. So you're going horizontally over to 3, and then you do your Y's. The Y, it doesn't go up at all, so it would be 0.
Wait, did you ever do C?
Yes, C is 4, 5.
Wait, how's it 4, 5?
It's 5, 4.
I thought it was 3 4s.
Okay.
4, 3.
So look, it's always your horizontal first. So you go all the way over to 4, and then you go all the way up
To 3.
to 3. Yeah, I don't know who said 4. So it should be 4, 3. Yeah, 4, 3. So that should not. Yeah, I don't know how that one happened.
Then what's E? 3, 0 is a 4.
Okay, so now we are on. Yeah, we just did D. D is 3, 0. So now E was Joey.
Huh?
E.
1 and 3.
Well, it can't be 1.
Oh wait, 0 and 3.
0. Yeah.
I have a boyfriend and he's from the.
Okay. Chase, you are then. Do we have an F? Yes. F is down here.
-3 and then 4.
So no, remember you guys, you're going horizontal first. So it would be 4,
-3.
-3. Okay.
You still got it.
G is up here. Okay, so who's next? Savannah.
It's 3.
Well, so it's going to the left, so it's -3. Then what's your Y? Four, perfect. And then we think we have one more. H, Adrian, we're back to you.
-3, -4.
Perfect. -3, -4. Okay? So if you don't have this down, you guys want to write this down. Because some of you guys are mixing up which goes first, your X and your Y. So you want to make sure you have that down. So again, your first part of your test is simply going to be, you're going to have letters on a graph, and you have to tell me what are the coordinates of that letter. Okay?
Okay.
All right. The next section that you were taught for graphing as we began discussing slope. Okay? And when we first began discussing slope, we started with just looking at the slope formula and how to utilize that slope formula. Okay? So I told you the slope formula was M. M always stands for slope. So remember, M always stands for slope. Equals rise, right? Your vertical over your run, your horizontal. And the slope formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which means your change in y, right? Your change in y over your change in x. Okay, so then you were given a coordinate pair and you were simply asked to plug it in to your slope formula to calculate your slope. So if you recall, I'll make it bigger. You have the slope formula in front of you, so it's okay. You don't need to see that there. Okay. The technique I taught you was circle your y's. Okay, so we circle our y's, right? We write 1 for your data point 1, 2 for your data point 2, right? Now remember the formula was y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we circled our y's. So it says y2, so I'm at 2. So I do 5 minus y1, we circled our y's, so it's minus -5 divided by, now my x's are the ones not circled, so x2, it's my 2, that's my x, so it's -2 minus, right, my x1, this is my first data point, -4. Okay, your operations rules, which we've gone over all school year. A double negative turns positive. So this is really 5 plus 5 divided by a -2, double negative, so it's -2 plus 4. 5 plus 5 is 10. -2 plus 4 is 2. I have told you I am not testing you on how to reduce fractions. So if you left it in this form, it would be correct. If you reduced it, it would also be correct. So you can reduce that because, again, if both numbers are even, right, that means they're divisible by 2. That's the divisibility rule of 2, right? So you can technically divide both numbers by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay? So you could reduce it if you wanted to. But again, I would accept 10 over 2. Yes? What happened to what? Oh, I think she's just out sick. Yeah. All right, so now that we did the first one together, and again, I said your final answer is 10 over 2, or you could have said 5 over 1, or you could have just said 5 because 5 over 1 is equivalent to 5. Any of those answers I would accept, okay? They're all equivalent, okay? I want you to try now number 2, and then we'll regroup and see how you guys did for number 2. Okay, so you guys are trying number 2. So this will be the second part of your test. Is going to be calculating the slope using the slope formula. Is the second part of your test. Calculating the slope using the slope formula. Okay, that's the formula you want to use. And I'll give you a minute.
Look, I don't know.
Yes, honey. All right, I'm going to walk around and see what you guys got.
I have a question. So does the answer always have to be in a proper fraction?
Not necessarily.
So can it be just proper?
It could be proper. That is correct.
What are we doing?
So we're doing the one that's right up there, you guys. We're doing number 2. All right, Joey, what'd you get? Joey, you didn't even write number 1 down again. So this would have been in the front. This should have been -5 minus 0. Which would put this at -5, -5.